Hello, my name is Chey Moore, and I will be giving a speech on if the First Amendment is respected when considering minors. The First Amendment says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble, and to petition the government for redress of grievances. Today I will be outlining the freedom of speech and if it is respected when considering minors. The First Amendment says, Congress shall make no law against any of these freedoms. There is no legal age you have to reach to exercise these freedoms. You are guaranteed these freedoms from the day you are born. There's also no citizenship requirement. So, if you are in the U.S., you have these freedoms. Even though there is no actual age limit on the First Amendment, the Supreme Court has essentially written out young people over the last 50 years. School is a huge example of minors being excluded from these freedoms. The zero tolerance policy is a big part of students being silenced in schools. The zero tolerance policy is a big part of students being silenced in schools. The zero tolerance policy subjects students to punishment if they can express their art in a way that is displeasing to administration. Students are disciplined for criticizing teachers and school admin, even if they are doing so from their own home. Public schools have become a place where student expression is highly regulated and sometimes silenced. A student's education is even affected by this because people want to regulate what we hear and learn. This is shown not through the way that the sex ed program is ran. For example, students are not given the full education they should be getting from their health class because teachers and parents choose to conceal things they don't want us to learn about. Some of these being same-sex relations, abortion, and proper sex education. People have their own opinions based on these controversial topics, and by not allowing students to be taught, they cannot express an opinion or view on these ideas. So, is the First Amendment actually respected when considering minors? Let's go to the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. This is already an issue in society, and it really isn't a problem of us being minors or our age. So I would say no, it isn't technically respected, but it also isn't because of our age. So moving on to freedom of religion. We are allowed to pray in schools as long as it isn't disrupting. But who decides it's not disrupting? The kid who complains to the teacher, the school admin? Why do we get to be told when we have our freedom? Now moving on to the freedom of the press. Have you ever been at school trying to look up an article for your English paper or even next month's debate topic, and half of the subjects that you look up are blocked? It's not even an inappropriate thing. It's just the fact that it's a news article or it's controversial. It is blocked, and this is a big part of freedom of the press and it not being respected when considering students, because then, and it also has to do with our education being affected as well, because we are having to go home and finish all our projects at home because we do not have the supplies needed at school. Lastly, the freedom of speech. All the examples I have given today show that we do not have, the freedom of speech is not respected when considering minors, especially minors in school. So, is the First Amendment respected when considering minors? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, and we need to change this. We need to change this and we need to fix it. We need to find a better way to get these things done, and we need to respect our freedoms. As minors, we are given these freedoms and we deserve them. Thank you.